as you listen to the hysterical ramblings of Richard Marx. Come on, let's go.
My wife's a fucking idiot. Gotta let you know, clearly she married me. She hogs the bed. What the fuck, why do women need so much of a bed? We bought a new bed last year, it's massive, it's huge, it's that high. Steve Hawker couldn't jump over it. Right? And I get to sleep on that much of it. I kept thinking to myself, if women need so much of a bed, how the fuck are lesbians getting any sleep? It's in a constant battle for their half of the bed, rolling backwards and forwards all night. No wonder they're all so grumpy. And on the other hand, that's why gay men are so happy. Because men respect their half of the bed. They do, because after sex, women like to have a chat. Right, so when you got lesbians, you got two of them. Right, or three if it's a really good DVD. But lesbians have sex on a Sunday, they don't shut up till Tuesday. Men just get on with it and go, eh. And not necessarily in that order. Right? And they fall asleep on the correct side of the bed. I'm thinking about jumping the fence. Sounds like a plan, I am. I'm just going through my head, is it worth taking one up the freckle to get a solid 8 hours sleep? I am. And I haven't written it off either. Very, very seriously considering it. But my wife and I have made a big decision. We've decided not to have kids. Has anybody got kids? Yeah, surprised you had the energy to answer. We decided not to have them basically because we don't fucking like them. Those are the little ones about that big, toddlers. If you got kids that big, don't take them shopping with you. They're not fucking helping anyone there. Right, if I meet the prick that invented little trolleys for him, I'm going to kick him in the nuts. Children don't have the mental capacity or concentration levels to walk in a straight line. Don't give them a vehicle with fucked up little wheels on it. Stand there looking at something on the shelf, going, oh yeah, Mike, that's fuck off! I can't wait till I'm properly old with a walking stick. At least I'll have a weapon to fight back with. But the main reason I don't want to have kids, I don't want to run the risk of ruining a child's life by giving it a shit name. Because fuckwits are breeding. And they're ruining their child's lives with shit names. And it started way back in the 60s. The bloody celebrities started it, right? It started back in the 60s with a guy called Frank Zappa. Right? He named his first daughter Moon Unit. It's true, and he's continued on from there, right? Now you pick up the Herald Sun over the course of a week. Read the births column, 3 out of 7 days a fuckwit has ruined their child's life. Some of the names I've read recently are names like Harvest, like Rainbow. Right, but they tried to be clever and spelled it R-E-I-G-N-B-E-A-U. Right, you fucking idiot. Right? I read Exodus. And someone's called the kid Exodus. I hope it's not fucking built like me, they're going to call it Mass. I was at the Studley Park Boathouse in Kew a couple of months ago with my wife. We got married there, so we go back twice a year for lunch to relive the horror. And we were there, we had our lunch, and then we just finished, we're about to leave, and there's a couple walking around, they're very distressed, and they're yelling out, Diesel! Diesel! And I'm like, God, these poor people have lost their dog. So I'm going to give them a hand. I went up to them, I said, tell me, what does Diesel look like? And fucking that tall, got black hair, and he wears glasses. Oh my God, they've got a short-sighted Doberman. How the fuck does that work? And then I twinked, I said, oh, hang on, is this your son? And they went, yes. I said, I'm not going to help you anymore. So I'll give you the tip, Diesel's not lost, he's fucking hiding. I told that joke here last week, it's a true story. But as I finished it, there's a lady who was sitting over that part of the room with a group of friends, and she went, oh, you're a fucking idiot, mate! And she got up and left. The whole table got up and left, complained to the manager. The manager came down after I finished my spot and said, she's got a kid called Diesel. And I'm the fucking idiot. went home to check on her other kid unleaded. It's mental. It's great. I don't like food, right? And I know what you're all thinking, and fuck off. No, you're all thinking, sure, how many hamburgers are you going to have on the way home? 3. I don't like food because food's become very pretentious, and I don't like TV chefs. Fucking hate them all. Celebrity chefs, hate them. Every one of them. Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay. What's the fat prick from MasterChef? He looks like a walrus wearing a scarf. Matt Preston. Yeah, he's even named after a shithole. It's true. I know. I used to live there. So 10 years I lived in Preston. I can never go to hell. I've done my time. I hate them all, every one of them, except for Nigella. I love Nigella, and the fact that she's on the gear just makes it fucking hotter. But I'm not allowed to watch her anymore because I turned on the telly a couple of weeks ago. Nigella came on the screen, and so did I. It was a bit embarrassing, but it was a good shot though. I got her there. I've got a little theory. It's not that I don't think it. I've got no doubt in my mind at all that childbirth hurts. I've got no doubt about that at all, right? And there's no way any man should be involved with fucking childbirth. Doctors shouldn't be giving advice on childbirth. It's a fucking blokes giving advice on childbirth is like me giving advice on going on a diet, right? We shouldn't be fucking involved in it, right? But women can push through the pain of childbirth, and if you can push through the pain of childbirth, ladies, why can't you get into a swimming pool that's slightly chilly? It's just something I'm going through my head because I've been on holidays a couple of times recently, and see women trying to get in the pool, they go, ah! It's like, they can't fucking get in, men just fucking, we're retarded, we just fucking jump in. And then we come up and go, yeah, it's fucking beautiful. Come on in. But we're fucked up because we're bastards, right? We jump in and it's freezing, and we go, oh my fucking God, I'm gonna die! Freezing under here, what the fuck am I doing? Where the fuck are my testicles gone? Why the fuck have I got 3 Adam tackles? And then we come up and go, yeah, it's beautiful, honey, come on in. It's just cold water, jump on in. It's all good. I'm 43, so I'm properly middle-aged. In fact, who the fuck am I kidding? Chance of me making it 86 is 0. Problem is when you're a man in this country and you're under 40, the health industry doesn't care about you. Right? You turn up to the doctors with an arm that's fallen off. Right? And you carry your fallen off arm in your good arm. You go to the doctor and they go, why are you here? And you go, well, can you put that back on? Right? They go, oh, he's a Panadol man. Piss off. Right? The minute you turn 40, it all changes. You go to the doctor. Why are you here? Oh, I've just turned 40. They go, Jesus, it's a miracle you've lived this long. We're going to send you to see a vast array of specialists. And the first one's always a proctologist. Now, guys, if you don't know what a proctologist is, that's your proper ass doctor. They've studied for years and decided to specialise in the freckle. Right? And now I keep asking myself, how do you become a proctologist? I think they wanted to be a gynecologist, but they got in the wrong queue. Now, it's an easy mistake. Those queues are only about that far apart. I got sent to see this guy, and it was at a clinic where there was a lot of specialists. There was cardiologists and gynecologists and proctologists, both their offices that far apart. And there was a dentist there, and lots of other fucking things that ended with IST, right? So I'm sitting there waiting, and I get called into the proctologist's office. The first thing I do is look at his hands. Fucking huge. It looks like he came straight from the bloody cricket and left the foam finger on. He called me in, I sit down at his desk, he's writing some notes. Right, and I said, mate, and he started talking to me. I'm like, mate, you don't need to chat me up, I'm a sure thing. So I had to go take my pants off and lie on a table in the corner of his room. So I got and laid on it, in front of my face in the wall, in front of my face there was a PowerPoint. And I just decided to talk to it, to take my mind off what was about to happen, and just trying to distract myself. Mr. fucking Gorilla Hand strolls up behind me. And he says, can you just relax? I said, no. I said, mate, I'm a very tense human being right now. If you're going to get in there, you're going to earn it. Then he started doing that. Talking to the PowerPoint, going, this is a nightmare. Also discovered I had the power of ESP. And I used it to talk to my dick. And I did, and I told it, don't fucking move. I can hear a lot of ladies laughing at that. Fuck off. Seriously. You're used to it. You get this when you're young. We get it when we're old and bitter. It's a fucking nightmare. Don't be offended. We've got to tell our dick these things because it doesn't make the difference between you or a train. Don't be offended. It's just a fact. So this whole thing fucking it's probably lasted 20 seconds. He's taking his finger out. He said, Richard, I'm not entirely happy here. I said, you're not the only one, pal. And then he said, I need to have a look. What? He's walked out of the office. I'm talking to the PowerPoint. What the fuck's he looking for? Buried treasure? Fucking Beaumont children? What's he after? He's come back in, pushed a trolley, parked it behind me, leant over me and plugged something into my new friend. How can you get this too, pal? Proctologists now have a machine they look up your backside with. It looks like the thing real doctors have that they look in your eye, in your ear with. It's got a handle and a bit that points out and a magnifying glass and a light. But the bit that goes up your bum's a bit different. It's 3 little prongs. But when he whacks it in, he hits a button and it does that. Oh! That brings a whole new meaning to the term a 3-pronged attack. So the bloke's got air up you too. I was thinking, why's he fucking inflating me? Again, 20, 30 seconds tops, he whipped it out. My first 2 words to him were, I'm sorry. Because it creates a vacuum. Everything that goes in has to come roaring back out. He finished, he said, Richard, when he finished, he said, put your pants on and come and have a seat. And I said, mate, I can't sit, it's okay. So I've got good news for you, pal, everything's fine. I said, mate, everything's a million miles from being fine. You just violated me twice. Once with an ass-expanding sex toy. I said, mate, I just came here for a filling. And he said, well, you fucking got one.